Hi, my name is Adrian Tomov, and on behalf of CodeBuilder, I will show you today how to create and translate your declaration of performance in less than 5 minutes using our latest product, DoPcreator. First of all, let's open the platform's website at www.dopcreator.com. The first thing to do is to log in into the system, which you do from the upper right corner of the DoPcreator homepage. Immediately, you will be asked to fill in your login information, which you can obtain either via clicking the Register button or contacting one of our representatives. Once you're logged in, you can see a list of all the DOPs that have been previously created with this account in the system. You can also choose the language of the user interface from here. In order to create a new document, you have to click the Register New button. We proceed by selecting the Harmonized European Standard as a base for our document. From here, we select the standard which covers your product, the product type itself, and the intended use. For the purpose of this demonstration, we select the standard for windows and doors. Then we choose the product, in this case let's choose exterior doors, and finally we select the intended use of the product. In this case, there is only one system of assessment and verification of the constancy of the performance. If your product has more, the platform will give you the option to select a different system. We press Continue to proceed. And now we can start filling in the sections of the DOP. This is a brief overview of all the sections that are necessary. In total, there are 9 sections. You can start with any section that you prefer, or you can just follow the numerical order. By clicking on a section, you expand it and you can start filling in your data. Section 0 is the general information section of your DOP. It's here that you can choose the language in which you want your DOP to be created in. Let's say you're selling your products in England, Germany, and France. That's how, upon finalizing your DOP, it will be available in all 3 languages. In the next section, you can add notes and photos of your product. Here, we see the intended use we chose at the beginning, and you can add notes if needed. In the manufacturer section, you can add the information of your company. In the next section, you can add information about authorized representatives, such as your distributors. Section 5 deals with system of AVCP, which we already selected in the beginning. Section 6 shows the harmonized standard that we chose in the beginning. Here, you can also fill in information about the notified body that certified your product. The next section is the most important section of the document. Here, you will fill in the performance of your product. You're provided with a list of all essential characteristics that are applicable to the product type depending on the standard. You're given the official property names and the test methods. By clicking the plus button following each characteristic, you are provided with either a blank field where you can fill in the data or a drop-down menu from which you select the relevant performance value. If no performance is determined, you can simply check the NPD button. In some cases, there are products covered by the same standard which differ only slightly in terms of characteristics. In this case, the system allows you to add a new product identification group, which only asks you to fill in the different information from the already created document. Upon clicking this button, you're asked whether you wish to copy the values, and underneath you're given the link to the second DOP. The final section allows you to upload any appropriate technical documentation that might be specific to your product. Finally, we save the document and prepare it for publishing. The system informs you that the save was successful, and we go back to our DOP list. Here at the top, you can see the newly created declaration of performance. If you wish to view it, just click on the View Download button, select View, and then select the language of the DOP which you already specified during the creation process. Or in case you wish to download it as PDF, just click the View Download button again and select Download as PDF. Congratulations, you just created your declaration of performance simultaneously in several languages, ready for distribution and in full compliance with the latest European regulations. Once you save your DOP, you can always go back and edit it by clicking the Edit button on the right. Again, once you're done with making the changes, simply click the Save button. Or if you think you're completely finished with your DOP, just hit Publish and your DOP is now finalized. You will notice that when you hit the Publish button, the system informs you if you have any missing information, and it won't let you publish it before you correct it. Thank you very much for watching. For more information, please don't hesitate to contact me. The contact details are on the screen. Have a nice day.